That's why he always wrong. Zach had to tell him he was wrong the other night.
That's it. Worldwide, takeover, Times Square, takeover, the takeover, New York takeover. Man, you just put anything with takeover.
See, man, we're doing great. Getting ready for this fight on May 2nd, and I can't wait, man. It's been a long time due, and we're gonna show up and show the world what we made of.
Yeah, this is my favorite type of workout. Part of training.
Why's that?
Fundamentals. Bring back the basics. Basics are everything. Alignment with the feet and the hands. Position.
Inside their training camps, the days blended into one for Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, as intense sparring, long road work, and constant repetition defined their preparation.
Blades in them goddamn gloves. We gonna be switching on his ass. Woo! It's gonna be ugly.
I think he's gonna go in and be patient and his business. I mean, compared to Shakur, I mean, he's just a masterpiece at his work. So I feel like he's gonna go in and pick him up.
Long before the fight night lights are turned on, Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez are already fully immersed in work, living days that revolve completely around boxing.
That was smart. That was smart. I know what I'm gonna do next time though. I'm gonna punch it. I got you. Look, when he start doing this, I'm gonna punch that shit like right here, his elbow.
And I got a family to take care of. They depend on me. And I'm gonna get to this bag and make sure it works.
For Shakur Stevenson, camp begins quietly. Early mornings are spent in the ring, sparring and drilling with intense focus. The only sounds are gloves snapping, feet sliding across the canvas, and coaches calling out corrections.
My happy place.
What is the update on the house?
It's a lot better. Able to punch, able to whoop ass.
Does it change it being Floyd Schofield or the same vision?
Same vision. Actually, it makes it even better, to be honest, because he been popping a lot of shit. So to put him in his place, I'm gonna love doing that.
Being a coach is, of course, like a coach's dream, you know. He's technically sound, you know, he's disciplined, he does everything right, you know. All you gotta do is talk gloves and give him water majority of the time. You don't gotta worry about skipping no steps, you know. He gonna follow everything, plus do a little more on his own time, you know. He make a coach job easy.
Between rounds, Stevenson listens more than he speaks, taking in feedback before stepping back into the fire. Terrence Crawford is reportedly training with Shakur Stevenson ahead of his fight against Teofimo Lopez, praising Stevenson's exceptional abilities.
Crawford, definitely a hell of an experience. You get that type of knowledge, that type of IQ.
I look up to Bud a lot. Honestly, he one of the realest dudes that I done met. He's still a normal person in his head. Like, he don't believe that he's above everyone else. That's how I feel about myself.
You seen me around a lot. I don't know. Don't act like you ain't seen me around them days. He said I do.
Bud, come on. Terrence talking, I try not to talk back. I try to just listen and
Straight, boom, straight shot. Like right here, boom, there you go. But you gotta make sure you step. Bam. That's when the motherfucker trying to run out. When the motherfucker trying to run, there you go.
even if I don't feel the same way that he's feeling at the moment, it don't matter. I still want to hear him out and try to understand what he's saying.
If here, only thing he can throw is the hook because you out the way of the right hand.
He like a sponge. He soak up everything that he need to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Then throw it straight left to the body.
At the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. And the people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
He's a work of art. The sky is the limit with Shakur. No, he got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's going to be very hard to beat Shakur.
Wally Moses, who first brought Shakur Stevenson into the gym when he was just 5 years old, recalled that young Stevenson begged to train and spar every day, showing a passion for boxing from the very beginning. Stevenson's family has always stayed close, with his mother, siblings, and extended relatives cheering him on and often coming to watch him train as he works toward greatness.
I think when he got around 2 years old, he just sat up and just started punching right in front of the TV. And I was like, oh, you like that? And I think pretty much everything else is hit cage. You hear me tell tales about taking him into the gym at 5 years old, but when he went into the gym, he was ready to start training to learn how to fight. So he had been learning how to box long before.
Across another gym, Teofimo Lopez's camp carries a different energy, but the grind is just as real. Music echoes through the space as Lopez moves through explosive drills, blending speed, power, and aggression.
As the champion, Teofimo Lopez in the building. You already know what's up. Your father, senior, right here in the building. Okay. Yo, what up, guys? Yeah, box up. Hey, man, it's different. That's what I like. I like that it's different. And to even have like an indoor court at the same time. Come on, a little bit, come on the floor a little bit. Yeah, the playground. So every time I finish a fight, I go home with almost at least $1 million. But that's not enough with the living and everything that comes around.
Yeah.
Especially in today's era. Today, 10K back then was a lot. Now it's nothing. 10,000, well, we paying at least half of that in rent or housing.
I'm standing in your way. My bad.
No, man. Bro, ain't somebody that has $12 billion.
Sparring days reveal the heart of Lopez's camp. The rounds are intense, fast, and fiercely competitive. Trainers push him to stay sharp under pressure, responding instinctively as exchanges heat up.
Yo, we're about to do some light work with Teofimo Lopez, 10-time world champion. Get some light work, moving around. And let's look right here. Double jab off that. That hook, creasing it. Yeah, right here, man. Out of right hand up there. Right left foot. One deep. Double jab right.
Lopez's trainer often emphasizes that what sets him apart isn't just disciplined drills or routine conditioning. It's the genuine passion he brings to every session. Lopez has committed to staying in the gym constantly, training multiple times a day, and pushing himself even when no fight is immediately on the horizon, a shift he embraced after becoming a two-division world champion. That constant presence in the gym has sharpened his speed, strength, and boxing IQ, reflecting a deep love for the process itself rather than merely the outcome. Observers note how naturally he moves during drills and sparring, keeping his feet light and rhythm flowing as he works on combinations and footwork, turning intense training into something almost instinctive. This enthusiasm not only enhances his agility and balance, but also creates a high-energy environment that lifts everyone around him in camp.
The entertaining cat, like everything is fun. It's a fun day every day, but it's serious when he's sparring. He gets down to nitty-gritty, does his thing, just embarrasses a lot of the sparring partners. And again, I tell him, have fun in there. Like, just make boxing great again, make boxing fun again. There's a little one.
Man, I've been working my ass off so much.
His opponent is undefeated. He's a frigidity boxer. He jumps in, jumps out. But there's one thing we see that he don't do, and we'll tell you when we do it to him. I can't tell you now, but I'm gonna tell you later.
Take Over Sports, coming soon.
Yeah, baby.
All day.
I wonder where.
Terrence Crawford praises Shakur Stevenson in a brotherly, supportive way, highlighting his exceptional skills. He notes that some people might call Shakur boring, but they don't truly recognize his talent and mastery in the ring. Crawford compares Stevenson to Floyd Mayweather, who was also once labeled boring yet went on to become a legend. According to Crawford, Shakur's skill set is on Mayweather's level, demonstrating precision, intelligence, and speed that make him an extraordinary fighter deserving of respect and admiration.
No. Hey, like I said, I respect Tank. Boxing, he's one of the ones. Yeah. we gonna take his personality and personal things out of it. But boxing, he's definitely talented. You know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And yeah, he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur is a different fighter. You know, Shakur is different. You know, people may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they say the same thing about Floyd.
Teddy Atlas defends both Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez against the criticism that has followed them throughout their careers. He notes that many observers were quick to claim they avoided challenging opponents, suggesting their records were padded or that they weren't willing to face top competition. Atlas argues that this perception is outdated and unfair, as both fighters have proven their willingness to step into high-level matchups. He emphasizes that their skill, speed, and strategy make them formidable opponents capable of handling elite competition. Rather than avoiding danger, Stevenson and Lopez have consistently sought opportunities to test themselves, demonstrating growth and adaptability. Atlas believes the narrative of avoidance no longer applies, highlighting that both boxers deserve recognition for their achievements and the challenges they are now embracing in the ring.
Being mode certain spot, he's avoiding this guy, he's avoiding that guy. You can't take those shots at these two guys. Definitely can't now. They are stepping up and they are taking fights that a lot of people are probably surprised they took. Now, a lot of people will say style-wise, Teddy, style-wise, is this going to be a great fight? I don't know if it will. I mean, style-wise, I could see you having a little reservations, you know, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite, they will make, you know, for electricity. I don't know if they will, but I tell you what they will make for. Two skillful fighters, two talented fighters, you know, two fighters that are at a high skill level that will compete in the sweet science. I mean, Shakur showed aggression in his last fight against Cepeda, you know, being elusive while being aggressive, you know, walking them down, fighting on the inside, you know, boxing well, still being able to counter, still being able to control space, but also be able to go into tight quarters and not be afraid to show that he's good on the inside too, that he can make you miss and make you pay outside and inside. Shakur showed that. That was great. That was great. And people applaud him. I applaud him. We were sitting there ringside. I was sitting there actually with your sister, ringside, watching that fight. And it was a terrific performance. Shakur showing that dimension, showing that attitude, showing that competitiveness, showing that dog, like people like to show or like to talk about. And
Stevenson spoke on the Ariel Helwani show about his perspective on Teofimo Lopez, making it clear that there has never been any personal friction between them. Shakur has always respected Lopez as a fighter, admiring his speed, power, athleticism, and overall skill. He notes that Teofimo has maintained these qualities over time, making him a formidable opponent in the ring. While Lopez can be a polarizing figure in boxing, sometimes making statements that rub people the wrong way, Shakur emphasizes that he does not take them personally. He acknowledges that some comments, particularly those that have offended others, can serve as extra motivation when stepping into the ring, pushing him to perform at his highest level. At the same time, Shakur believes that Teofimo is fundamentally a driven athlete who genuinely wants to achieve greatness. For Stevenson, this fight represents a serious challenge and an opportunity to measure himself against a talented, respected, and determined fighter. It is not just about winning, but about testing his skills, discipline, and strategy against a highly capable and motivated opponent.
Happened to let me hit the guy up?
Honestly, I had been set it up with the higher power people. I kind of asked them, can we make the fight happen? But once it got closer to getting it done, I kind of reached out to Tio, and he was cool.
And obviously this is happening at 140. Why were you interested in that? Why the decision to move up from 135?
I'm not moving up to 140-pound division just yet. I'm actually a 35-pounder, but I moved up for this fight because I know that why would I bring him down? I would have to come up to his weight if I want to fight him, so it only made sense.
Was MSG always the spot that was discussed, or perhaps Prudential Center, Newark, or any other locations?
They asked me Las Vegas or New York, and I took...
Amir Khan has acknowledged Shakur Stevenson as a highly skilled, technically gifted fighter who brings something vital to the sport. Even if his style isn't always exciting for casual fans, Stevenson's precision, defense, and ring IQ make him exceptionally difficult to hit and beat, the essence of boxing. While Khan has praised other fighters, like Teofimo Lopez, for their aggression and power, he also respects Stevenson's elite abilities. He understands that fans often misinterpret tactical defensive excellence as boring. At the highest levels, slipping punches, controlling range, and outthinking an opponent are true marks of mastery. Stevenson's technique and success against top competition show that there's beauty in skill, not just knockouts. Stevenson steps into the ring with a reputation built on precision, strategic thinking, and adaptability. His ability to control distance, read opponents, and make adjustments mid-fight has consistently made him a formidable adversary. In the bout against Teofimo Lopez, those qualities will be tested against Lopez's raw power, speed, and aggressive style, sparking curiosity among fans and analysts about how Stevenson will handle the challenge.
That Shakur gets, like people say that he's
boring and all that.
he's
Yeah,
not
I
entertaining.
mean, look, he's like an Andre Ward style. Andre Ward wasn't really that entertaining, but got the win. I mean, that's what boxing is all about. So I used to love watching Andre Ward fight because it was so punch perfect. I watched his footwork, how he moved to the right, to the left, and I trained with him as well, with Virgil. And I used to watch how he trained and how he fought, and I thought how he puts his hands there and uses it as a defense, and then pulls your hands down and catches you over the top, and them little things. So this is a fight that people get, because you got two different styles. You got an offensive, defensive in Lopez, and you got...
Lamont Roach, who has observed Stevenson closely, points out that the fight should not be seen as a chaotic clash, but rather as a contest defined by calculated control and deliberate execution. A win over Teofimo Lopez would not only add another world title to Stevenson's resume, but it would also significantly boost his credibility and bargaining power in negotiations for a future fight with Gervonta Davis. Many fans and insiders believe that only after defeating a big name like Teofimo can Stevenson legitimately position himself as the top contender deserving of a matchup with Davis. A fight that has been discussed for years, but has yet to be made.
Oh, but and doing that, and so I was always going to fight this year. He knew that too. I was always going to fight this year. It was going to be either like a tune-up or something before I fought him, if we were to get that together.
So who do you think wins that fight between him and Teofimo Lopez if they fight?
If they fight, I think Shakur wins. I think Shakur wins. And I don't think it's going to be like a super tough fight either. I think he just, his IQ will frustrate him. And,
wow. Don't you think Tio has also good ring IQ and also is slick, fast?
I think so, but when you look at Tio's performances against guys that...
Who do you think will have the edge come fight night after seeing both fighters' camps in action? Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below.